Hi guys, and welcome to OC Gate Draws once again. This is a basic tutorial. We're just going to go over how to draw and structure both male and female faces from the same template. I'm going to go over basics. It's just really simple. It's not going to be perfect. It's not intended to be perfect. It's the process of me improving and you guys following along and perhaps learning something and enjoying the process as well. Okay, so what you see me doing here is setting up my grids and symmetries in Procreate because I'm going to be using them later on as I'm setting up the template for the faces. The first few faces I'm going to do will be direct front view face on, and the others will be a 3/4 view as you'll see later on. Here I'm going to start creating the center line of the face, and I'm also after that going to add the oval or circle that the skull shape is going to be based on. This is the basis for all of the proportions, and you will also then seeing me doing the line differentiating the location of the eyes, bridge of the nose, eyebrows, and the tip of the nose and the mouth. And if it's not already quite obvious, I am using Procreate as my main illustration app. It's just, I think, one of the best and most convenient applications you can use on. So right now you can see that I've drawn out the basics of a human face. It is gender neutral at the moment, and I will show you how to differentiate it, making it more feminine and more masculine in turn. Here is where I'm going to switch on my symmetry so I can pick one half of the face to create that perfectly symmetrical, ideal form as well. So here we have our first face. It's a little more androgynous, and I think slightly more feminine, but we're going to move on and create another face using the same template. With this one, I'm going for a more robust masculine look by pushing out the cheekbones, building out the jawline so it's a much more clearly angular and defined shape, as well as building a more robust nose structure. Also, the eyes are less almond shaped and they are in fact a little more rectangular and squarer, showing a more masculine appearance too, and you can clearly see how obviously a male this face is, as I'm also doing thinner lip structure and less full, less feminine or pouty. Now you can clearly see the masculine face fully completed. Well, at least the basic structure of the masculine face completed, and by its features you can obviously note that this is the face of a male individual. Once again, we're going to be working off the same basic geometric facial structure, and for this one we are going to create an overtly feminine face. We are going to round out the cheekbones, round out the jawline, create more open almond-shaped eyes and poutier lips. And as you can see, I have significantly reduced the volume of the jaw to indicate a female facial structure too. There you have it, the fully female features of this face: rounder eyes, smaller nose, poutier, rounded lips. I think the ears are a little bit too big, but whatever, we'll deal with that when we move on. Now we're going to continue on to do the 3/4 view, and we're going to be following a similar process, creating a standard sort of androgynous feel and then making it masculine and creating a more feminine feel just off the same facial structure. Right here I'm doing all of the horizontal lines parallel to one another, noting the structure of the face, where the lips are, the nose, the eyes, the eyebrows, etc., so that I have a basic form to work from. Also remember, as the face is in 3/4, you need to consider that this face also has to be in perspective. So the side of the face furthest away from the viewer is going to be diminished, while the side closest to the viewer is going to appear larger, giving it a more three-dimensional appearance. And if you've made it this far in the video, please remember to watch to the end and to like, share and subscribe, as it really helps to boost my channel. As with any artwork, you know, you can always adjust to fix it up to make it better. Here you can see that I'm enlarging the dome of the skull to make the face look more in proportion, giving it a better shape. Additionally, you can also see that I have drawn that folded book or pamphlet shape to show the placement of the eyes. The eyes are on their own horizontal plane, while the bridge of the nose is on a different raised plane, giving the face that shape and also showing where the one corner of the further eye kind of hides behind the bridge of the nose, giving three-dimensionality. And if you see something's sort of out of place or in the wrong position, don't be shy of using your transform tools just to move things around so that you can have a better placement. Sweet. Now we've got that first androgynous female, male sort of looking face. We're going to move on to the next one. We'll be doing a masculine one this time. Remember, once again, you build out the more rotund and robust features, bridges of noses, eyebrows, cheekbones, and jawlines, so that you can get a more manly featured face. Clearly you can see less pouty lips, more angular and square jawline, also creating heavier musculature attaching the head and neck area gives a much more masculine and powerful appearance to the facial features of this character. You can also see the eyes are a little bit smaller with regards to the proportion of the face too. All in all, I think he's quite a handsome chap. Okay, I think he's worked out quite nicely. See, the bigger nose, higher cheekbones, thicker brow lines, thinner lips. Now we're going to move on to the more overtly feminine featured face. And from the start, you can see, even though I'm working from the same facial structure, all of the lines are a lot rounder and a lot softer, immediately giving us a much more feminine appearance. Even the bridge of the nose has got much more of a swoop to it, giving it a sort of girly kind of button nose. The eyebrows are also a lot more curved and rounded. I hope this time, oh yeah, still big ears, but whatever. And now you can obviously see it is a much more feminine face in appearance. What you will also notice is when I create the eyes and the irises, I try to make sure that they are on the same sort of line of perspective as well. And you can now clearly also note that I have reduced the musculature around the connection between the head and the neck, creating a more feminine line. There's much less muscle volume there when you are illustrating a female shape than when you're doing a male one. Once again, thank you so much for watching. We're just going to flip through those images we've created. These are just basic rough illustrations. Once again, this is practice time for everybody, including me. The goal of these tutorials is to improve my own artwork while I help you improve yours. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Have an amazing time, everyone.